Perhaps it's unexpected, but consuming the incorrect types of vegetables each day could profoundly weaken your body's defenses, accelerate cognitive decline, and even reduce your ability to move freely, particularly impacting the strength and steadiness of your legs. Extensive studies spanning years, involving tens of thousands of older individuals and published in reputable journals like the Journal of Gerontology, support this cautionary advice. Many common vegetables might seem harmless at first glance, yet some possess the capacity to trigger unseen internal inflammation, damage the tiny blood vessels in your limbs, make walking more challenging, and considerably elevate your likelihood of falls, the foremost cause of severe injuries among those over 65. But there's no need for concern. This guidance will give you clear, comprehensive recommendations, highlighting the 3 vegetables you should consume daily to safeguard your sharp mind, maintain robust mobility, and protect your overall wellness, alongside the 3 you absolutely must steer clear of. Pay close attention until the very end, as I'm about to unveil a surprising fact about a vegetable that seems beneficial, but could be quietly harming your legs without you ever realizing it. To ensure you never miss another piece of tailored health advice, I suggest you hit the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already. If you appreciate this content, signify by typing 1 in the comments. If not, enter 0 to tell me how I can improve what I provide for you. Section 1. 3 vegetables seniors over 65 ought to include daily. First, broccoli, nature's shield against the years. Among the vast array of greens that frequent our tables and markets, broccoli stands as a quiet yet powerful partner in the quest for graceful aging. For individuals aged 65 and above, it transcends mere vegetable status. It's a form of organic fortification, meticulously designed by nature to protect the body's most vital systems during a phase when resilience naturally begins to wane. Rich in the potent compound sulforaphane, broccoli provides defense against persistent inflammation, one of the hidden drivers of aging. Beyond causing discomfort, chronic inflammation gradually diminishes muscle integrity, joint flexibility, vascular health, and even cognitive function, all elements crucial for maintaining independence and quality of life. Sulforaphane transforms each bite into a calculated investment in longevity by activating key processes that help rid the body of harmful substances and enhance its protective mechanisms. In addition to its role in curbing inflammation, broccoli serves as an excellent source of vitamin K, calcium, and various antioxidants, essential nutrients for preserving cardiovascular health and bone density in later years. Bones typically weaken after 65, and even minor breaks can lead to long-term mobility challenges. Broccoli's unique nutritional profile strengthens the skeletal structure while also guarding arteries against the calcification often associated with getting older. It appears that the precise blueprint for sustaining vitality resides within every delicate green floret. Perhaps the most compelling benefit of broccoli lies in its support for our literal foundation, the legs and feet. Research indicates that sulforaphane improves peripheral circulation, ensuring that the legs and feet remain well-nourished and responsive. Improved circulation contributes to steadier, more confident steps, fewer balance issues, and a reduced risk of diabetes-related complications. Incorporating broccoli daily is, in a very real sense, making a conscious choice to move through life with a little more confidence and power. However, the method of preparation is paramount. Briefly, steaming broccoli for a few minutes helps retain its high sulforaphane content and makes it easier to digest for older adults. Boiling it until mushy largely eradicates this vegetable's incredible properties. You are essentially consuming vitality itself when you ensure your broccoli stays bright, slightly firm, and full of vibrancy. For seniors striving for a longer, more fulfilling life, a simple serving of steamed broccoli is more than just nourishment. It's a powerful declaration of self-care and optimism for the future. But while broccoli reinforces your internal defenses, there's another unassuming green leaf that quietly nourishes your heart, brain, and perhaps most crucially, the very muscles that enable your daily activities. Could a handful of this vibrant green be the key to preserving your most valuable abilities as you grow older? Let's explore this next. If you're still watching and finding these insights beneficial, please let me know by leaving a comment below. Now, let's move on to our second point. Second, spinach, the confidential source of mental sharpness and vitality. As time progresses, certain foods quietly become indispensable allies, and spinach is one of them. Far from being just a simple salad, green spinach is, in fact, one of the most potent, rejuvenating plants seniors over 65 can regularly incorporate into their meals. This modest, leafy green is rich in natural nitrates, which significantly enhance blood flow throughout the entire body, particularly benefiting the muscles and brain. This effect has a profoundly positive influence on older individuals. Circulation often declines with age, reducing oxygen and nutrient delivery to muscles, potentially leading to fatigue, slower reactions, and even mental fogginess. However, spinach directly counteracts this process by naturally relaxing blood vessels and improving vascular elasticity. When blood flow is enhanced, muscles, especially those in the legs and feet, maintain their strength and responsiveness, granting older adults the invaluable gift of continued freedom and mobility. Beyond its benefits for circulation, spinach is an excellent provider of lutein and folate, which are known to support memory, cognitive processing speed, and overall mental clarity. Studies have shown that seniors with higher lutein intake demonstrate noticeably better cognitive function compared to those with lower intake. It's not an exaggeration to say that including a small amount of spinach each day can help protect the vitality of a healthy body and a clear mind against the creeping effects of time. Even more remarkable is spinach's subtle protective effect on eyesight, one of the senses most vulnerable to age-related changes. Spinach contains lutein and zeaxanthin, compounds that directly support the eye's macula and reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. By preserving sight, spinach helps maintain independence, the ability to read, drive, recognize loved ones, and navigate the world safely. As always, proper preparation is important. Lightly sautéing spinach or blending it into smoothies helps retain its valuable nutrients and makes it easier for seniors to digest. Much of what makes this everyday leaf so extraordinary is diminished when it is overcooked. From the energy in your stride to the clarity of your thoughts and the brightness in your eyes, spinach is a protector of vigor in countless ways. A moderate daily portion can have a significant positive impact on preserving various aspects of life that are too often taken for granted. But while spinach reinforces the body and mind, another vividly colored vegetable, commonly found in kitchens, holds a hidden defense against aging that impacts not only strength and sight, but also the balance and coordination that allow you to stand upright each day. Could this colorful root vegetable be the natural protection you've been missing? Let's discover this next. 3. Carrots, the quiet guardians of life, balance, and vision. Some of the most powerful allies we can find as we navigate the later stages of life are not the most showy or exotic, but rather the most fundamental natural treasures, like the humble carrot. For the senior soul seeking a long, self-reliant, and engaged existence, carrots offer much more than just a pleasant, satisfying crunch. Carrots are abundant in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, which is essential for maintaining good vision. This is especially critical for older adults, as independence is frequently quietly linked to eyesight. With clear vision, you can appreciate more than just the subtle lines on a loved one's face or the shades of a sunset. It helps prevent dangerous falls, allows for safe driving, and preserves the ability to confidently. Studies suggest that consistent consumption of beta-carotene helps delay the onset of age-related macular degeneration, the primary cause of visual impairment in individuals over 65. Each vibrant orange root contains the potential for a brighter, safer future. However, carrots shield more than just the eyes. They also serve as protectors of neuromuscular coordination and balance. The antioxidants found in carrots support the health of blood vessels and nerves, two often overlooked aspects of senior vitality that ensure reliable and rapid communication between the brain and the feet. By subtly supporting both a healthy sensory system and strong lower limbs, carrots provide the foundation for taking powerful, steady steps. In addition to vision and balance, carrots offer significant support for metabolic health. Their high fiber content assists digestion, helps lower cholesterol, and stabilizes blood sugar levels, three major health pillars that often weaken with age. Maintaining healthy blood sugar goes beyond preventing diabetes. It's about safeguarding blood flow to the extremities, protecting nerve function, and preserving the ability to walk, move freely, and fully experience life. Carrots are best consumed raw or lightly steamed to obtain their maximum health benefits. Eating 1 or 2 carrots daily, whether shredded into a salad, sliced as a snack, or blended into a smoothie, might seem insignificant, but over time, it creates a substantial layer of protection around the senses, the heart, and the legs that propel you forward. This is due to the natural sweetness of fresh carrots. But unlike the promise and protection offered by carrots, not all vegetables are equally beneficial. In fact, several seemingly harmless vegetables can quietly undermine the very legs that support your independence, diminish your strength, and even compromise your circulation. What hidden hazards might be lurking in your kitchen? Let's turn the page and reveal the truth. Section 2. 3 vegetables older adults should absolutely never consume. First, eggplant, the concealed threat to comfort and movement. As we get older, we must make more deliberate and careful decisions, as even small missteps can have significant consequences for our independence, health, and overall well-being. Among the foods that older individuals should approach with caution, eggplant stands out, not because it poses an obvious, loud danger, but rather due to the quiet harm it can inflict upon the body's internal systems, particularly the joints and legs that are crucial for maintaining our freedom. On the surface, eggplant appears to be an innocuous vegetable rich in color, low in calories, and full of fiber. However, beneath its shiny skin lies solanine, an inherent chemical compound that can be challenging for the aging body. Solanine has been shown to induce inflammation in sensitive individuals, particularly affecting muscles, joints, and connective tissues. For seniors already prone to arthritis, nerve sensitivities, or muscular stiffness, this hidden substance can quietly worsen pain, stiffness, and a concerning loss of mobility. The negative impact isn't confined to discomfort. Low-level, persistent inflammation in the legs can weaken muscles, decrease blood flow, and disrupt the delicate neuromuscular coordination needed for safe and stable walking. Unnoticed weakness accumulates over time. Steps become less assured. The simple joy of taking a walk outside or crossing a room confidently can begin to fade without immediate awareness. Losing balance, experiencing falls, or suffering from chronic joint pain can take a substantial emotional toll alongside the physical one. When the body no longer moves easily, feelings of helplessness and isolation frequently begin to creep in. In this regard, the seemingly benign eggplant can subtly contribute to a much deeper decline in overall well-being. Preparation methods make little difference. Whether baked, grilled, or stewed, the solanine in eggplant still poses a risk, especially if consumed regularly. There are many safer and more beneficial vegetable options available for seniors working to preserve their self-reliance, stability, and freedom of movement. While not everyone will experience symptoms immediately after eating eggplant, the risk is too significant to ignore for those over 65, whose bodies are naturally less resilient. Protecting your joints and muscles from quiet aggressors like these is the initial step in preserving your capacity to walk, move freely, and stand tall. But eggplant is merely the beginning. Other vegetables, despite being popular and visually appealing, contain compounds that subtly irritate, disrupt, and deplete your system, jeopardizing not only your physical strength, but also your mental sharpness. Is it possible that a vegetable found in almost every American home is actually accelerating the aging process from within? Let's uncover this next. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please let me know by leaving a comment below. Now, let's address our second point. Second, green bell peppers, the unseen promoter of internal inflammation. Every meal during life's later years holds the quiet power to either support or harm, often in ways that the body only gradually recognizes. Green bell peppers, vibrant, familiar, and often praised for their crisp, fresh flavor, are among the most misleading foods for older adults. Yet, beneath their appealing exterior lies a more complicated story that requires consideration from anyone dedicated to maintaining their health and vitality. As members of the nightshade plant family, green bell peppers naturally contain lectins, complex proteins that can bind to the digestive tract lining and hinder nutrient absorption. This becomes a quiet issue for older individuals whose immune and digestive systems may already be somewhat less robust. Lectins can trigger a low-grade, chronic inflammation that is frequently not immediately apparent, but gradually erodes the function of blood vessels, the resilience of nerves, and the health of joints, all crucial for maintaining strength, mobility, and balance. Many seniors experience initial minor symptoms of this concealed inflammation, such as stiffness in the ankles, a tingling sensation in the toes, and a feeling of unsteadiness when walking that wasn't there before. As the inflammation slowly worsens, it can reduce blood supply to the lower limbs, impairing sensation, weakening muscles, and increasing the risk of falls, one of the most serious threats to those over 65. The irony is painful. A vegetable often selected in the name of health for many older individuals could be fueling the very decline they are diligently working to prevent. Furthermore, compared to their riper, red, orange, or yellow relatives, green peppers possess significantly lower concentrations of beneficial antioxidants. This means you lose out on protective benefits while potentially burdening your system with their inflammatory potential. While cooking green bell peppers can reduce their lectin content somewhat, it is advisable for older adults, especially those with existing circulatory issues, arthritis, or digestive sensitivities, to limit or avoid them entirely. Numerous other vegetables can serve as alternatives without posing similar apparent harm. They are safer, richer in protective compounds, and gentler on aging systems. Deciding what not to consume is just as significant as deciding what to include. Making small, informed choices with every meal is the initial step in safeguarding your strength, mobility, and even your cognitive health. However, there are other hidden issues beyond green peppers. There exists another vegetable, commonplace, unassuming, and deeply cherished across the nation, that might be causing far more harm to your heart, legs, and capacity for independent movement than you think. Is the very vegetable you trust the most quietly undermining you from the inside? The truth is more surprising than you might imagine. 3. White potatoes, a comfort food that quietly undermines steadiness and power. Few foods are as deeply woven into the fabric of American culture as white potatoes. Mashed at family gatherings, transformed into crispy golden fries, or baked warm alongside a substantial meal, potatoes evoke a sense of familiarity and custom. Yet, this beloved staple can quietly erode the very steadiness and power that are so important for successful aging in individuals over 65. Beneath their comforting familiarity lies a dangerous truth. Due to their high content of simple carbohydrates, white potatoes cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels after being consumed. While the initial impact might seem mild or even pleasant, the long-term consequences are far from it. Frequent surges in blood sugar promote inflammation throughout the body, placing stress on the delicate blood vessels that supply the brain, legs, and feet. For seniors, whose circulatory systems are already more vulnerable, this can lead to slower recovery, reduced sensation, and a gradual weakening that compromises mobility without obvious notice. However, blood sugar isn't the only concern. White potatoes and other high glycemic foods are associated with atherosclerosis, a progressive stiffening of the arteries. As arteries become less flexible, blood flow to the lower extremities diminishes, leading to cold feet, cramping, numbness, and instability. Even minor discomfort can quickly escalate into significant risks: a higher chance of falling, slower healing from injuries, and a loss of autonomy that profoundly affects both physical and mental well-being. Even the reassuring ritual of baking or mashing potatoes carries unspoken risks. The added butter, cream, and salt often used in many potato dishes worsen their already considerable negative impact on heart health. For seniors managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or cardiovascular disease, a single serving of potatoes has the potential to quietly undermine the effectiveness of medication and healthy habits. Compared to other root vegetables, white potatoes are also lacking in protective nutrients. Unlike the vibrant colors of sweet potatoes or carrots, which are packed with antioxidants, white potatoes offer minimal defense against the oxidative stress that accelerates aging at the cellular level. Seniors who choose them miss a crucial opportunity to protect and nourish their bodies from within. Avoiding white potatoes doesn't mean giving up warmth or comfort. It involves making choices that respect the body's need for stable energy, healthy circulation, and strong muscles, the very attributes that sustain independence and joy as we age. The influence of each small choice. As we enter the later chapters of life, it becomes clear that true strength doesn't emerge from grand events, but from the multitude of small decisions we make each day, often without fully grasping their importance. Protecting the legs that carry us, the heart that sustains us, and the mind that defines us means selecting the right vegetables and steering clear of the hidden dangers in foods we are familiar with. These are no longer merely nutritional considerations. They are significant acts of self-respect, honoring the years we have accumulated and the life we have been granted. One thing is certain from my own journey and the countless stories I've encountered: the goal of healthy aging isn't about finding miracles. It's centered on awareness, consistency, and a willingness to provide the body with consistent, gentle care. What thoughtful daily nourishment provides cannot be replicated by a doctor, a prescription, or an invention. Swapping out white potatoes for more colorful options, incorporating spinach instead of a less beneficial green, and choosing a handful of nuts might seem like minor adjustments. Yet, these small details hold immense power in a senior's life, safeguarding their ability to move freely, think clearly, and live independently. They protect cherished moments with loved ones, adventures shared with friends, and dreams pursued in good health. It is a simple yet profound lesson. Meal is an investment in tomorrow. Every mouthful is a vote for resilience or for struggle. While we cannot control every challenge that comes with growing older, we can support ourselves, respect ourselves, and give ourselves the best possible chance to fully experience every day that lies ahead. Living a stronger, more self-reliant, and happier life as we age isn't complex. It is founded on appreciation for the life we still have the capacity to influence, regard for the body, and attentiveness to the mind. The purpose of this discussion is to motivate you to embrace life fully and authentically. I would genuinely appreciate hearing from you now. Take a moment to reflect, then share one insight you've gained that you intend to incorporate into your own life. On this journey of accepting these truths, let's support each other. If you found this video enjoyable, please indicate by leaving a comment with the number 1. If not, feel free to use 0 in your comment. Your feedback is incredibly important to me. For more videos like this, remember to subscribe to our channel, like, and share our content. Thank you for watching, and I wish you fulfillment as you navigate your life as you see fit.